everyone, welcome if you're new. My name is Jordan and welcome to my studio apartment tour.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never.
Okay, so we will kick it straight off and just get straight into the tour. So, obviously here we are by the front door. Nothing to say. Let's head down the corridor behind you guys and I will show you the rest of the place. Okay, so we've moved down the corridor. First things first that you guys will see on my right, we just have this like little window area. This I literally just, it's not really anything special. So I just have this diffuser here. It doesn't smell strong at all, which is why I keep it out here, because it's more just for display. Next up I have this Pack a Rabanne box. I got perfume in this, but I really loved the box, so I was like, I can actually use that, and it's like metal. So I wasn't going to throw it away, so I actually use this to store all my masks. So all my face masks. I have some gloves in here as well, because you know when Miss Rona first started, everyone was like wearing gloves to like the supermarket, to get petrol, just anywhere that was out and about. So I always kept some, but I don't really use them anymore. But I've just kept them in here either way. And then I've just got some cloth ones as well that I don't really use anymore in the back. I also keep some hand sanitizer here, so if I've been to the supermarket or if I've walked somewhere, because I keep hand sanitizer in my car, so I usually sanitize in my car, but if I've touched handles, things like that, I always just grab this and just squeeze a handful when I come back into the house. And yeah, it's easy access there. I've got my mask, my hand sanitizer. This is life now, you guys. This is life. Let's now move on to the bathroom. So if you go to the other side of the window, so I'll move you guys around this side. So on this side, we will enter the bathroom. Okay, so we are now in the bathroom. I would open the door all the way, but there's actually a radiator behind here, so it doesn't actually open any further, so apologies for that. Okay, so first things first, down here we have the toilet roll holder, we have toilet brush, a container with all my cleaning products, then we have the toilet. Above the toilet I just have this candle. So this, I actually got it from Primark, and it actually smells amazing. As you can see, I've burnt it right down, but I kept it in its case because I think it looks so nice, and obviously it's navy blue, so it goes with my theme perfectly. Next to that, we actually have this container that I just keep my face flannels in. So each day I do change flannels, just because I think it's better for your skin. So yeah, I change face flannels every day. So each day I'll just grab one out of here, use it in the shower, and then switch it the next morning. So yeah, by the end of the week this is usually empty. Next to the toilet we have the sink. So I just have some hand wash, I have my toothbrush, toothpaste, whitening toothpaste, and then my mouthwash as well. So I keep it really minimal, not too much on here. Literally just the bare basics. In the UK we don't really have big countertops. It's not something that you find a lot in the UK, to find bathrooms where there's sinks with big counter spaces. Usually it is just a lone sink, and then usually we'll have storage like in a mirror or in a cupboard or something like that. So, or under sink, like just a small cupboard. So yeah, there's no kind of other counter space here. In a way I wish there was, because it would just make things like doing my skincare a lot easier and doing stuff like that, but it's not too much of an issue really. Can't really complain. Okay, so I'll move out of the way for you guys. So down here we just have my bath mat, which is navy blue, and then we also have the shower as well. Here we have my shower. Yeah, nothing spectacular. So literally just basic shower head. It doesn't have a door here, so it is like just a walk-in one. It's actually a really large shower, and it's got like a step up. So I step up, and yeah, it's like, it goes quite far back, so it's like a 2-person shower, which is really nice. There's no bath in here, but I don't really mind because the shower is so big, so it kind of compensates for not having a bath, because you can have a nice roomy shower, dance in the shower, all that good stuff. And then in the shower I have obviously my shower caddy with all my products. I have my scrub gloves that I use just to wash my body, a caddy here. I have my hair products at the top, so shampoo, conditioner, hair mask, anything that I use in the shower for my hair is at the top. And then I just have my shower products along the bottom. I have my scrub gloves that I use every day to clean. I have my shower speaker in here, my razor, and then also my face flannel, so the one that I'll just change out each and every day. And then I also have a back scrubber as well. So yeah, that is my shower. Moving around onto this back wall now, we actually have this storage cupboard. So this bathroom doesn't really have much storage at all. This is the only storage that we have in here, but it actually fits a decent amount that you would need in a bathroom, if that makes sense. So it just pushes to open. At the bottom, this is where I keep all my skincare, so my solutions, my acids, my face masks, any oils, some feminine products, face cream, toner, and then my floss for my mouth, because I don't like the look of that being on the sink. So I keep it in here. Some spare shower gel, my spare razor heads as well, spare toothbrushes in case anyone comes to stay with me and they don't have a toothbrush. Not that anyone's been to stay with me for the last year. It's fine, Miss Rona again. Face cotton pads, but they're like the reusable ones, so these are the ones that you usually wash. So I just keep them in this bag just to keep them like away from dust and stuff. And then just my cleaning sponge I keep up here as well, so whenever I clean the bathroom, so I only use that on the sink and the shower. So whenever I'm cleaning the bathroom, that's the sponge that I use. I just use wipes on the toilet, because you don't cross-contaminate with the toilet, thank you. But yeah, so that is everything that is in here, and I have a sufficient amount of skincare, but it's not too much, if that makes sense. Like, all these products I use, so it's not anything that is just a spare product or anything that's kind of being wasted, because I don't like that. I don't like to have products that I'm not using. I don't really see the point in that, but yeah. So yeah, that is the cupboard. And below the cupboard we just have my hand towel, which is here. Okay, so we are back round at the door now. So on the back of the door, this is where I keep what I call my decorative towels. And they're also like spare towels just in case someone just comes to stay with me. So like if my sister came or my best friend, then I would give them a spare towel to use. And these two are actually hand towels, but they're on display. They're Alpha Up, so I don't really want to use them on a day-to-day basis. I might put them out on display in my next place, but for now they stay decorative. So yeah, really love these. Towel holder is from Amazon. If it's still on there, I will try and link it for you. I should have said my soap dispenser and toothbrush holder are also from Home Sense, and the baskets that I have that hold my towels are from B&M. My shower caddy is from made.com, and my toilet roll holder is from Matalan, and then the toilet brush was from the range. The bin is also from Amazon as well. Okay, so now that we are out of the bathroom, we will now go into the main part of my apartment. So this is like the studio part. But yeah, let's head inside. Okay, so we are now in the main part of my studio apartment. So I'll give you guys an overview of how like the room looks and the different sections, and then we will go through everything. First of all, when you walk in, on the back of my door, this is where I keep my dressing gowns, my everyday towel that I use on a day-to-day basis, and then my like onesie and comfy stuff that I wear. The reason why I keep it here is because it's better when I go into the shower, into the bathroom, just to grab my towel from here, go into the bathroom, then I come out, I get ready in my room, and then I just hang my towel back here. In this little like corridor thing, first we have the intercom on this wall. It doesn't actually work, the phone doesn't work, it's really old. I don't know why they haven't replaced that, because it's really old. But in this little like corridor, but it's not really a corridor, the like entrance bit, when you walk in, we have this like entry window. So instead of getting an entry table, like a console table in the entrance, I thought I could just use the window and the windowsill, because it's a really big windowsill. I didn't know what I was going to put on there, so I thought I'll just use this instead of a console table, and a console table takes up room, and if you live in a studio, you know you kind of need all the room you can get. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I don't like to have my keys far away from me because I live by myself. If I was ever like escaping or needed to get out, or just like needed to grab them quickly, I wouldn't want them out there by the door, so I keep them in this main area where there's a door separating it, where it's actually in close proximity to everything else. So if we come to this side, the first thing that I have is just this calendar. Yeah, it's really nice, and it has little quotes at the bottom, so I like to read that each day, and just read the quote each day and just flip it over. If I ever forget the date, I can look here. I used to have this on my desk at my old place, but I quite liked it here on the windowsill, so I decided to keep it here. Next to that, I have my key tray, so I keep my keys in here. My keys are very loud. So yeah, and then I just have this Coach pouch on here. So yeah, and then my keys. My key rings, the cross was a gift. This one is from a website called Typo. It says Born to Make History. I love that one. And then my second one just says Unstoppable, and it's got the fists. You know me, I've studied history and politics and human rights as well. That's what my master's was in, so I'm very much like an activist, you could say, for all rights, women's rights, everything. So anything that's to do with like empowerment and stuff like that, I love it. I might show you guys my notebooks. I also have some cups in the kitchen, so yeah. Next to my key tray. My key tray is from HomeSense as well. Guys, I spend too much money in HomeSense, especially when I'm moving. HomeSense is my go-to because I find everything that I need in there, and everything is so good and so beautiful. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Next to my key tray, I just have this diffuser. This is actually empty now, I didn't realise. But yeah, so I keep a diffuser there. Helps keep the room smelling nice. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take you guys into the main area now. Let's go. We are now in the main area of my studio, so this is kind of an overview for you guys, but I'll take you through each section. So this first section is obviously my living room area. The back is an office. So I made it into my office for work, my workstation, and then behind this divider and behind the curtain, so like obviously you can see there's like, I've created a bit of an entrance into my bedroom area and my wardrobe and everything. So I will take you through each area and show you guys what we have around. First things first is the living room area. So this is my couch, obviously, sofa as we call it in the UK. So my couch I got from Amazon, just this black velvety couch. It's absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it. And it's so perfect for my space as well. I didn't want anything too big because obviously it's a studio. On the sofa I just have some cushions on here, gold and black cushions. Obviously there's the back of the sofa with the cushions, and then I just keep 2 blankets on here as well, so if I ever get chilly I just wrap up in one of these, which is really nice. Blankets are from, the cream one is from Primark and the black one was from B&M. My cushions, the gold ones, I've had these ever since I lived at my parents' house, and I've just taken them with me, and it will be sad to let them go because they've lasted so well. I can't remember where they're from now, I'm so sorry guys, but the black and gold cushion is from B&M. So yeah, on my coffee table I have this candle from HomeSense, I have my coasters, I have this candle holder that is also from B&M. It was my birthday last week, so that is why you see all these cards. I turned 26 last week. So yeah, usually these cards are not here. They are usually not on the coffee table, so usually my coffee table is really minimal, but yeah, they are on here for now. And then the pictures, just of me, my fiance, my best friend, and then there's a candle holder at the back of that which is also from B&M. I also have my Tom Ford book. As you can see, it's still in the plastic. I refused, because this place was really temporary and it was a midway stop, because obviously I'm getting married next month, and I really wanted it. It was on sale on Amazon for like half the price, so I just snatched it up. It's still a lot of money for a book. Like, to buy it brand new is like £100, so I saw it discounted half price, and it kept going down like each week, only by like £1, but it was like literally half price. So I waited and waited and waited, and then it wasn't going down anymore, and I said, okay, let me just get this before it goes back to full price, because I could not justify paying full price, but half price I could do that. I could do that. So yeah, I got my Tom Ford book. I will take it out of the plastic in my new place, but like I said to you guys, this place is a temporary stop, so I was not about to let that get dusty. As you can see, I have a lot of Vogue magazines. I do not collect, but I have a subscription to Vogue. I love Vogue magazines. I love looking through them. I've always said if I didn't work in humanitarian work and human rights work, I would be a fashion designer and I would work in fashion. So yeah, that is why I have those there. My coffee table I actually got from Facebook Marketplace. I was looking for a table for so long and there was just not one that I loved and that I thought that was the one. And then this girl put this on Facebook Marketplace and I saw it and I was like, that's the one. I was like, this is the coffee table. And it was such a good price as well. And this is like thick glass on the top, and these bottom bits, they're not like wood, they're, I don't know what it is, but it's like a really, I don't know if it's metal inside or any, I don't know, I can't figure out what this is made from, but it's so heavy and it's such good quality. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she paid like £200–300 for this coffee table. But yeah, such good quality, and I'm so glad that I bagged it because it's... Next to my coffee table here we just have my floor lamp. This was just off eBay. I saw this on a website, and the website actually sells their products on eBay, so, and it was discounted on eBay, so I was like, I'm not gonna buy it from your website, I'll buy it off your eBay shop. So I bought it off the eBay shop, and it came with the shade as well, which was really nice. So yeah, this is my living room, guys. I have now moved around to my office area. So this is my desk that I obviously use for work. So yeah, my desk is from IKEA. It's just the Malm desk from IKEA. And yeah, it fits really well in here. It's not too big, it's not too deep, it fits everything that I need like perfectly, like literally it's the perfect size desk for me. Over here I keep my phone holder, so I just put my phone on there. I keep my blue light glasses on there when obviously I'm not working, and then I just put them on during the day just to save my eyesight. Not that blue light damages your eyesight, that is a myth. Anyway, moving on. Back here I just have some tissues. Like, I always, like, it's such a convenient space, like place, having it there, because if I'm working and need to grab a tissue, which is more often than you'd think, it's so easy just having one there. But then also if I'm sat on the sofa or eating, I can just reach back and grab a tissue, so it is literally such a convenient space. Computer, keyboard, mouse, these are all from my job, so I'm sorry I can't tell you where they're from. I don't have a clue. You can probably find them on the internet. Don't ask me for any specifications, literally. Over here on this side of my desk I have my pot with my pins and paper clips. I don't really use them very often because a lot of my stuff is just literally online and on my computer, so I don't really use them that much, but they're just there, they look cute, you know. I also have my pen pot here with my gold pens. As you can see, my place is very much black and gold, and then my bathroom and bedroom is navy or royal blue and gold. So yeah, gold is the continuous theme in my apartment, and then the accents are black and navy blue. Yeah, so those are my colours. I just have a pair of scissors here as well. My pen are from a selection of places. My pin and paper clip container, well, the whole thing was actually from Tesco. I saw it and I was like, wow, that's so nice. And really expensive to buy this elsewhere, especially if you want it gold, but in Tesco I think this was £3 or £4, which is amazing. But yeah, next to my pen pots I have these coasters. It's the same ones that are on my coffee table. These are from Amazon. I just have my coffee here I've just finished work, so my coffee is done. I have these bunches of flowers. These are a mix of bunch of flowers that I got from B&M, I believe. And my vase is just an old one that my mom actually had, and I spray painted it gold. So yeah, bit of a DIY. Next to that, I have my everyday notebook. So this big one I use for just taking notes during work. This notebook on top is my YouTube notebook. So this is where I plan my videos, if they're videos, like if it's not a vlog. I've not used it much at the moment, just because I haven't been doing anything else really apart from vlogging. But yeah, anything that's, but I'm gonna start doing a lot more fashion videos and things like that, so I use this to note anything down. On top of that, I have my Filofax Diary. So I love my Filofax Diary. Such an amazing size as well, so easy to carry, and I just use this to jot down any meetings that I have for the week for work, but also anything outside of work as well. My chair, I actually have a cover on this. So this is actually the clear dressing table chair from IKEA. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, this is actually the clear dressing table chair. It's actually a dining chair. Yeah, dining chair that you see everywhere from IKEA. But I just covered it with this black blanket, just because sometimes in the morning it can be cold. So yeah, sitting on a cold plastic chair is not always the nicest. So I've covered it with a blanket, and it also means if I get cold, I can just wrap the blanket around me. So yeah, really helpful. And then here we have two drawers. The top drawer, I just keep my general stationery in here, and then the bottom cupboard is literally all my notebooks. Literally every single notebook that I have a lot of notebooks. And then at the bottom is my wedding planner. The bottom shelf I don't really use. It's just if there's papers that I need quick access to while I'm at my desk. But yeah, there's not really anything else. So that is my office desk area. Okay, last of all, behind my desk, I actually have this floor length mirror. Okay guys, now we will move on to, where should we go next? I think we'll go to the kitchen next, and we'll save the bedroom till last. I'm not going to switch the light on in here, because when the light is on, it is so orange. Like, let me just show you guys. Orange for days. Okay, so we're going to leave it like this. More neutral. Okay, so this is my kitchen, guys. It's a decent size. For a studio apartment, to say that I have like a separate kitchen to the like main area is actually really good. Like, there's a door, everything. So it's like a real separate kitchen, and it's just so nice to have a kitchen that's a decent space in a studio that has all the cupboard space that I need. But it's not like overly small, overly big. It's just like perfect for this studio space. So I'll take you guys round. So first of all, on this side we just have the sink. As you can see, I have some pots on the side. I wanted this to be realistic. Like, no one has an empty draining board like ever, so there are always usually things on people's draining boards most of the day. So yeah, just have my draining board here, and this draining board was from Next. Was it Next? Catalan. Oh, I can't remember. And I only bought this like 6 months ago. How can I not remember already? Okay, I'm gonna say this was from Next. I can't remember, guys. I'm so sorry. I will find out because I ordered it online. So, but yeah, so this black draining board was from Next, and it actually came with like this detachable cutlery holder on the side. So, and it's like divided into two. So on one side I keep the cutlery, like obviously when it's draining, the cutlery on one side, and then on the front side I keep my washing up sponge and scrubber, and then just my surface wiper. So that's just like easy access, so when I want to wipe down the sink, wipe down the surfaces, if I've like made a mess or whatever, that's just there as well. And then obviously the draining board. So yeah, really decent sized sink. It's like a weird shape because it's round. So yeah, and I thought that was quite strange, but it works. It works. So yeah, round sink, draining board, and I just keep a little hand soap in the corner as well. So I keep some antibacterial soap in there, so usually once I've done my shopping, put away my groceries, then I'll use that and like wash my hands and stuff, or if I've just come in from outside. Here we have my kitchen paper holder. This was from HomeSense. I told you guys I get a lot of my stuff from HomeSense. So yeah, this was from HomeSense. I know it's white and gold. My kitchen is themed black and gold, but I really liked it. It's so heavy, it's such good quality, and all the black kitchen paper holders that I was finding were like just metal, and a bit boring. I don't know how else to explain it, but they just were boring. So even though this one doesn't have much going for it, but it just has a bit more oomph to it. So yeah, I saw it, picked it up. So yeah, next up I have my fruit bowl. So this is just a gold bowl. I actually got this from Primark. Next up, if we move around, this is what I call my tea station. So in here, in the tall one, I have all my green teas in here. In this one, I keep hot chocolate, which I have currently run out of. In this small one, I have coffee, and then in this one, I have matcha green tea, which I have also run out of as well. And then I just keep some honey in the middle, because I like honey in my green tea. Honey's really good for you, so I like to just have a little bit of honey because I don't have sugar. So yeah, I just have honey here, and it's just on a tray. Moving round now from my tea station here, I just have my kettle. This was from Asda. So moving on, I have my toaster here. I don't know if you can see, but there's a few breadcrumbs on there because I had some toast this morning. But yeah, this was also from Asda. So these are from the same range, so these two like go together. Really love this, such good size double toaster. Not that I need a double toaster, but it was part of the range, so yeah. Next up, we just have my knife set. The knife holder is from Asda, but the knives are from a website called Vinners. You can buy Vinners in the range. I think I'm not sure where else they sell. I know I've definitely seen them in the range. I think I might have seen them in Asda. I'm not too sure, but I bought them off the Vinners website. So they're just black and gold. So the actual metal part of them is gold, and then the handles are black. So goes perfectly with the theme. I just have a trivet here, so this is just to put your hot things on. I use it more to put like my spoon when I'm cooking and just put it down on the side, but it's really good for like, you're supposed to like put your hot pots on here and stuff. So yeah, really good for that. Moving round, I have balsamic vinegar, which I love to have on my salads, and I also have that with my olive oil. I have my salt and pepper grinders. These are from Asda. Don't recommend at all. I'm so sorry. I do not recommend. They're cute, but they are the worst at actually grinding. Like, this top bit screws on, but they don't work. Like, if it's too coarse or anything like that, it just doesn't grind properly, and then you put them down and it's like they slowly leak. So I get like just a ring of like pepper and salt below them, which is really bad. Such a bad purchase, and they weren't that cheap either, which really annoyed me. I think I paid nearly £10 for them, and they're like plastic. I don't know why I paid that much, but it's because I couldn't find gold grinders anywhere, so I was like, fine, I'll pay the price, but they're rubbish, so don't buy them. I don't even know if they sell them anymore, but if they do, don't buy them. After that, I just have this chopping board. This is purely for display. The only time that I use this is if my fiance comes around and we cook steak. Obviously I don't eat meat anymore, but when we used to, I would use the back of this to like let the steak cool, because it's really good to let your steak cool on like a wooden chopping board before you slice it. So yeah, but yeah, that is more for display. Next to the stove, last but not least, is my microwave. Again, this was from Asda. It's like, I wouldn't call it retro style, but it's got like the dials on the side. It's not like a digital one, but yeah, it's really cute. It reminds me of the Smeg microwaves. Obviously not the colour or the style or anything, but like that retro feel to it. So I really like it. Again, black and gold goes with the theme. It was part of the range. So in here, this is where I keep my glass tins, my grater, because my grater, I got it from IKEA, guys. When you're in the shop, you don't realise how big this grater is, but this grater is actually massive. And it won't fit in my drawers. So, oh yeah, and be careful when you buy it new, because it is so sharp. I don't know how they got this grater this sharp, but my sister, because my mom bought one as well at the same time, and my sister nearly sliced her finger on it. So please be careful if you do buy one. Keep all my Tupperware on this shelf, so like when I'm meal prepping and stuff like that, that's all on here. And then at the top I keep all my bottles. Sorry, I don't think you guys can see that. So yeah, on the top is just all my bottles, and then I keep a tea towel on here. So I usually keep two on here, one for just like drying my hands, and then the other for like drying up pots, because I don't like to use the same one because that's kind of weird. In this cupboard, this is my tins. It's a mixture. So in here at the top I keep all my tins, so all of my tinned products. One shelf is dried stuff. On this shelf I keep my vitamins, my tub of almond butter, and then all my seasonings are here and at the back. If we go down here, in here is my cutlery drawer, so knives, forks, all my cutlery stuff. Oh, sorry. In here I keep my pots and pans, lids, frying pans, stuff like that. And then this bottom one I keep tea towels, everyday chopping boards, and then cling film, foil, and plastic bags that I use to freeze stuff. See, we've got the oven here, and then on the other side in this cupboard I keep my cereals, all of my proteins, BCAAs. The bottom I usually have snacks, but there are no snacks here at the moment. And then obviously onions and potatoes. Okay, so if we move around from the bottom cupboard down here, then we have these double cupboards. So in here I actually keep my bowls, plates, glassware, and then my cups at the top. I love keeping really nice cups. Mugs, I suppose you could call them. Yeah, really nice mugs. So I love having really decorative but significant, like, statement mugs. I like statement mugs. So that is also where you'll see my empowerment stuff. But yeah, so love that. So then if we come down to the bottom, we have my fridge. Not much in here at the moment. I am moving extremely soon, so that is why there is not a lot of food in my house, because I'm trying not to buy food so that I don't have to transport that when I move. Next up is my washing machine, just standard washing machine. In the UK it's rare that we have separate laundry rooms in apartments. Usually we keep the laundry in the kitchen. That's kind of like a standard thing in the UK, apart from if you have like a utilities room. But yeah, so washing machine here, and then finally under the sink we just have my kitchen cleaning products, spare sponges, laundry stuff, washing up liquid, and then bin bags down at the bottom. If you're wondering about my dustbin for my kitchen, I actually have a behind the door one, and this just holds your bin bag. Really cheap, got this from B&M. Yeah, just really good. So that is everything in the kitchen. Yeah, and then finally we will move on to the bedroom area, which I'm sure many of you have been waiting for. Guys, welcome to my bedroom. So this is obviously the other section that you saw next to the living room, and I will just take you guys around and show you what we have in each section. So we'll start off on the right hand side here, and I'll show you what I have in the back of my bedroom. Okay, so this section of my room is kind of like my dressing area. So I've kept everything that's to do with like wardrobe, dressing area, beauty, all of that on this side of the room, just to create a bit of a divide in the room, because there's enough space in here. So I thought, why not kind of dedicate a dressing area so it feels like this part is the dressing area part. So let me show you guys around. So first of all, here we have my coat rack, or my coat rail, you could call it. So literally it has all of my coats on here, so it goes all the way back. I have a mix of winter coats, summer jackets, everything, so it goes from light to dark. And yeah, just all my jackets on here. The rail is from IKEA, super cheap, like £9 I believe it was. On the front of here I just have a couple of my bags hanging. So these are like the bags that I use like every day if I'm going out, if I'm popping to the shop, anywhere that I'm like popping out. These two bags are usually my go-to, just because they're quite casual. If it's that I'm going anywhere specific, or that I'm dressing up a bit, or if I'm going shopping with friends or out for food or whatever it may be, then I'll probably choose a different bag. But these are like my everyday just go-to bags. Below my bags then we have all my shoe boxes. So these are all my trainers. I like a good trainer. I definitely like a good pair of sneakers. So yeah, keep all these down here, and then at the bottom are just my Doc Martens. So I always keep those in a box because they were not cheap, so I want to keep them nice. You guys can't see behind here, but at the bottom I have my Timberlands. So I have my large box of Timberland boots back there, and also just some other tall boots that I have that don't fit under my bed because they're like what would you call it, like stiff boots, so I can't like fold them over, whereas the other boots that I've got are like cloth boots, so I can just like fold them over. And then at the bottom I just have some other boots in the front, and then my work shoes. Not that I use them anymore, but I just keep them there. I'm probably going to get rid of those though. So moving around, we actually have, oh, let's close that. We actually have my dressing table. So here I have my perfume tray, so all of my perfumes. As you can see, I do love perfume. It's the one thing that I will spend money on. So yeah, I keep this here. In the back I have this Coach bag. I have my 3 trays which are my jewellery. So this one is like watches, watches and rings. This one is necklaces and bracelets, and then this one is earrings. So yeah, and then behind here I have my makeup. Got a mirror at the back, and then like my close-up mirror that I use to like do my eyebrows and lashes and stuff. And then finally, moving round, we actually have my wardrobe. So yes, I have an oak pin concept wardrobe. I wasn't sure about this because in my last place I did have the IKEA Pax wardrobes and with the mirrored doors, so everything was away, all my clothes were like not out on display, and I do love that. But when it came to here, I was like, I don't know if I want a closed wardrobe, and also it will make the space feel smaller, and with a studio you have to make it feel as big as possible because a lot of things are sharing the same space. Here I do have a lot of space to work with, but I still wanted it to feel as big as possible, and I knew that if I got a wardrobe it would just close in my bedroom space so much. So I decided to get an open concept wardrobe. I debated about it so long. The rail that I got it off Amazon. I love the idea of having the open concept and having this area as like my dressing area and feeling like its own personal closet. So yeah, really love that. It's almost like a walk-in wardrobe, but not exactly a walk-in wardrobe. Anyway, I'm gonna stop babbling. Let's move on round to the other side of the room, to the actual bedroom. Okay, we are now in the bedroom. We were in the bedroom before, but we're in the actual bedroom bit now. So, my bed. On my side table I have just this trinket box that my fiance got me. Just keep some like photos and stuff of us in here. I keep my current read on here, and then also my Bible on top. I have a candle back here, just on a coaster, so yeah, and then a picture of me and my fiance here as well, and then my lamp. My lamp was actually from IKEA, so both of my bedside lamps are from IKEA, and they just switch on like that, so yeah, they look really cute. Ooh. On the windowsill, so I just have some photos again of me and my fiance. I do feel like I've got a bit of a shrine here for us, but it's because on one of our Valentines he got me pictures of us, and I wasn't really sure where to put them, and I didn't really want them like everywhere, like all around my apartment, so I've kept them in one space. But it's made it look like it's a bit of like a cluster of photos of us, but it's fine. It's only me here, so it doesn't really matter. And I'll also show you this next windowsill as well. So this one that is round here by my closet. So this one, I just have a statue that my dad got me from Jamaica on top of a candle that I got from HomeSense, and then these beautiful blue flowers that I got from the range, and then just some tea lights in the front. So yeah, that's the windowsill. So in terms of my bedding, the back two pillows, like, okay, let me show you. So the back two pillows, these are from, the inserts are from IKEA, and then the covers are from Dunelm. The four from like main pillows, like sleeping pillows, these are from IKEA. The blue pillowcases I actually got from Sainsbury's, and then the bedding set, this one was from B&M a while ago. The pillows are from Primark, and this front one, I want to say B&M for this one. No, the range. I think it was the range. The navy blanket is from Primark, and this cream blanket is from B&M. That's my bedding. If we move to this bedside table then, on this side of my bed I have my what do you call it, sunrise clock. So this just lights up in the morning, so I set my alarm with this and then it gets brighter like the sun. But you can also change the colour of it, which is really cool. Or if you hold it, press and hold it, then it will like fade through the colours. It doesn't do it unless you're on the first colour. But yeah, I will get it to start fading for you guys. So yeah, next to that I have a coaster as well. So usually I have my water bottle in here for when I'm in bed, for the mornings and things like that. At the back I keep my Samsung watch, because I do have a Samsung phone. I don't have an iPhone. I used to be iPhone gang, now I am Samsung gang. I'm sorry if that offends a lot of people. But yeah, and then I have the Samsung Tab S6. That is the tablet that I have. They've just come out with the Tab S7 as well. So might sell and get an upgrade. Again, I have another lamp here. See, because this is a studio, I did want to divide up my living room from my bedroom area, so I just have this wall divider here. I got this from IKEA. It cost me just under £100, and yeah, it works really well. In a way I wish it was taller, but it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's not taller than me. It is taller than me, so it's not too short. But if you're someone who's like 5'10", 5'11", it's going to be too short for you if you're wanting something that makes you feel divided off. But yeah, it's really nice because it's like really neutral colours. It goes really well with the space, so it works well on this side of the space, but then it also works well on the living room side of the space. Yeah, that is my entire apartment tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I've been meaning to film this for the longest time, but because I am moving now, I thought I cannot move and have not done this. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please like if you enjoyed it. If there's anything that you want to know, just leave a comment as well. And please subscribe, because there will be more coming this way. Like I've just said, I am moving, so that is why I've done the tour for you guys now, because this will all be going somewhere else, and I'm actually moving to a different city as well. So it's a big move that I'm doing. I'm moving into a 2-bed place, so much more room, and I cannot wait to decorate it. So I am doing a whole moving series. The next video that you will see after this is going to be the first moving vlog, or yeah, it's going to be a moving vlog, because I'll wait to do the apartment tour of that place after like a couple moving vlogs. But yeah, if you want some sneak peeks of the new place, moving vlogs, seeing me pack up this place and say goodbye, because it is Wednesday now and I actually move on Saturday, so I've literally got 3 days to pack. I know I left this last minute, but it's what I do to myself. So yeah, I'm actually going to start packing now. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe so that you can keep up to date with all my moving process. And yeah, now it's time to decorate a whole new place, which is so exciting. Got a new sofa, getting such loads of new furniture, so keep a lookout, subscribe, and all of that will be heading your way. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, thank you. You're a real one. And yeah, sending you all love and kisses and hearts, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye guys.
When I come in town, you should slide on me. Keep your minds on me. On trial, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all up. Everything good.